spelled with g, but pronounced like h. I'm afraid the German language strikes again. Hi everyone and welcome to a new Learn German video. Before I speak about today's topic, I want to thank my viewer Alex for asking me this particular question about des, dem and den. You might remember that topic from the last German lesson video. However, Pedro LRN asks Dave, when words finish by tich, for example 20, I notice people reading it as zig, as in ich bin fertig. So obviously you can read the g as ch, but if we read it as g, is it correct? Before I will go into detail, here is a quick answer to your question. If you follow the German norm for pronouncing words, the only correct form would be ch, 20. But you will find many people in other parts of Germany that won't use ch at all. So technically the ch option is the only official one, but depending on the region, people won't slaughter you instantly for saying 20 or 20. If you want to learn German and don't want to be confused too much, stick to the ch version. That's my advice. Confusing, isn't it? And yes, this is another perfect example of how written language can differ from spoken language. Both systems have their own distinctive rules and norms. For the German letter G, also known as G, the English G, it really depends on which region of Germany you are referring to. There are three major ways the G is pronounced in the middle or at the end of a German word. The vast majority of Germans will pronounce words like 20, meaning the number 20, the way I just did it. 20. This is the predominant case for almost all of Western, Northern, Eastern and Middle Germany. The more you will move southwards, the less you'll come across this rather smooth pronunciation of the G in German words. In some regions you will hear people pronouncing 20 as 20, so the G almost sounds like the consonant K, the K. In some parts of Western and Eastern Germany you can also come across a third option to pronounce the G at the end of some words. Then the word 20 would turn into 20. Ey, hast du mal 20 Euro? Versus Ey, hast du mal 20 Euro? Versus Ey, hast du mal 20 Euro? So in 20 the G turns into a sh phonetically. Quite similar to sounds in English words like shallow or shit. So these are the three main ways to pronounce the G at the end of most German words and inside many German words. You just might have noticed me saying inside many German words. I did say it like this on purpose, because even here the German language can be very difficult and rather complex. Take the German word König, the king, der König, singular, die Könige, plural. You've heard me pronouncing it like König and not König, which, once again, wouldn't be considered wrong by the majority of the native German population, but it's not the predominant way most Germans would pronounce this word. However, the common German adjective of the word König is königlich. That means royal or feeling kind of royal. Have you noticed the difference? König versus königlich. For the adjective königlich, there is no other way to pronounce this word in the German language. You won't come across a native German saying something like königlich or königlich or even königlich. Even I struggle pronouncing those wrong words right now. However, this strange relation between the noun and the adjective doesn't count for all words with a g inside. For instance, the word wenigstens, meaning at least, is being pronounced like wenigstens, although it's written with a g inside. I hope I didn't confuse you too much, but this is the way easy things can become a bit more complex in the German language system. Once again, for you to remember, for the end of words, stick to ch if you don't want to be confused too much. Thanks again for watching. I hope I could answer your question, and if you have a question too, feel free to write a comment. I can't promise anything, but maybe I'm going to answer your question as well in the future. One more thing. If you found this helpful or just enjoyed hearing my smooth voice, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I'm your Vlog Dave. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.